What's going on, everybody? Almost Counts Collectibles here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some of the stuff that we've recently picked up from going into a few different Goodwill thrift stores. So I think it was about 3 in total that we went to while we were out of town recently, and we found a few items, nothing crazy, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at all the stuff that we picked up from our little Goodwill trip. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with this bag right here. I had to lay it down, it was a little top heavy. But we did find this pretty cool, this is if you can see the tag right here. So this is the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe backpack. So this came out when the game came out for the Wii U, that is. And this was in really good condition. I mean, it looks like it's never been used. And I just thought that was a really cool little, collector's item. One day when we're finally able to display our shirts and some of our cool gear and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. We picked that up for, I think it was like $2.99. So we grabbed the Mario backpack and then we rated some of the shirts. Sometimes Goodwill has some pretty cool shirts. So my wife had to get this. This is a Clueless shirt. It says as if. So she picked that up. I'm gonna go through these kind of quick because there's quite a few of them in here. Got this cool little, well, she did, got this Stranger Things shirt. I thought that one was pretty cute there. You've got Wolverine, Professor X, Cyclops, and kind of a, they look like the Funko Pops. Yep, this is a Pop tee. And then naturally she had to grab some Rugrats shirts that they had. So, let me flip it over. So this is a little like cut off tee, but it's the Rugrats. And then we've got another Rugrats shirt. So we got Reptar there. You got Chucky and Tommy there at the bottom. So she found her some cute little shirts to hang on the wall eventually, or whatever the case may be. But we also, and you don't see this very often, at least I don't, not in Goodwills, but they actually had some pretty cool video games for like PlayStation 2 and Xbox that were like just coming out. They were on the little black rolly cart, so they had just gotten these in. But they had a copy of SOCOM US Navy SEALs Combined Assault. And all of these are in really good condition. They are all complete with all of the inserts. They almost look like they've never been used. That's how good a condition these were in. These were $2.99 a piece. So I got SOCOM Combined Assault. Picked up Conflict Global Terror on PS2 here. Once again, complete. And all the discs are in really good shape. Got a copy of Halo Reach on Xbox 360. Once again, complete in fantastic shape. I think I grabbed pretty much every game that was on there. There was a couple of PlayStation 1 games that were in pretty rough shape I didn't get. There was one PlayStation 2 game that I didn't get. It was like a sports game. But they had Kingdom Hearts. Complete. Disc was in great shape. So picked up Kingdom Hearts there. Got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now this one, the case is cracked, but the disc was in really good shape, so I did go ahead and pick this up. I mean, it was $2.99. Some very light little scratches there. So I did grab that one. It was the worst shaped one, but... And then they had Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is in really good shape. The case is in great shape. It's got the inserts, all that stuff. So we got some video games. All right, nice little stack there. I think Reach is the only one I already have. Well, actually, let's see. Do I have Black Ops 2? I'm looking over at my shelf real quick. Call of Duties. So I don't have Black Ops 2. all I had was Black Ops. And Call of Duty 4, I have Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, World at War, Call of Duty 3. I don't have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So I don't have any of these games except for Reach, but I got a multiple copy of Reach just because eventually me and my kids want to hook up our TVs and our Xboxes, so we all have our own TV, and do some multiplayer, you know, Halo 2s, Halo 3s, Reach. So I'm going to need about 3 to 4 copies of some of those Halo games to make that work. So that's why I picked that up. But nice little stack of games from Goodwill. And that was bag number 1. So let's go ahead and go to bag number 2, which we got from that same Goodwill. All right, bag number 2 here. Now, most of this is the same kind of stuff. But they had this little like collection that somebody obviously donated of Harry Potter stuff. So they had a sealed George Quidditch team here from the Sorcerer's Stone. The packaging isn't in perfect shape. It's a little dinged up, but he is sealed, and he was $1.99. So I got some Harry Potter stuff. So there's him. All right, and then we got this for $2.99. It's Harry, Dumbledore, and then the mirror. I forget exactly what the mirror was called, but showing Harry, his family there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Got this big Hagrid figure. That's at least a 7-inch, maybe 8-inch tall figure. Hagrid was $2.99. Pretty detailed figure though. Obviously somebody parted with their Harry Potter collection. I'm assuming all these came from the same donation. And then for $2.99, we've got Harry here playing Quidditch. Or actually, that might be from when they were flying and he had to catch the key, right? So yeah, they're not playing Quidditch there. So got that for $2.99. So got some, you know, Harry Potter stuff. I'm not sure if I'll actually get to display that. My spaces are limited, but I thought all those little things together for, I think it was around $10, $12 for all of it. Thought that was a pretty good deal, so snagged that stuff. So let's go ahead and move on to a few of the other stores we went into. I'm going to move this stuff aside for a second. All right, this next bag I think I'm pretty sure is just like media and stuff like that. All right. So this right here actually did not come from Goodwill. I stuck that in there. This was from another store that we went into, and it was like a video game collectible store. And I remembered that this was one of the few games I still needed to get for original Xbox. I didn't have Fable 1. And I had forgot that they came out with the greatest hits, or the Platinum Hits version, that had Fable plus the additional content all in one, the Lost Chapters. So they had this for $10. You know, it's complete, disc was in great shape. So I picked up Fable, the Platinum Hits version that comes with the extra DLC and stuff like that. So grabbed that, but once again, that was not from Goodwill. That just ended up getting thrown in there. All right, here's some other stuff we got from Goodwill. So we got this for my wife's shelf. It's a sealed Backstreet Boys VHS. I kind of think she already has this, but I mean, how often do you find a sealed one of these? And it was, I think this was like 99 cents. So pick that up. What else we got here? Picked up a copy of Mary-Kate and Ashley, Our Lips Are Sealed. I think she has this one, but the case is in excellent shape. So probably keep this one. If her other one's worse, or if her other one's good too, use this case for another VHS she has that doesn't have such a great case, but got that. For 99 cents, got a copy of Inspector Gadget. Once again, I think we already have this one, but it was in such great shape. Picked this one up possibly to replace the one we have. Even has the little insert in there for our VHS collection. And then lastly, I got a copy of Dunstan Checks In. When I saw this, that name and everything just for some reason rang a bell. I know that I'm pretty sure I've seen this, and I'm pretty sure we don't have a copy of it. So picked this up just to watch it and check it out. I feel like I've seen it. It's got Pee Wee Herman in it. Just kind of wanted to grab it just for a movie night. So grabbed that to add to the collection. And that was it from that store. All right, in this last store, didn't really find too much, but I did end up grabbing 2 items. So got a sealed copy of Clueless on DVD for my wife to stick on her shelf. She loves that movie. Then we got a sealed copy of Anastasia on VHS. Still got the original mail-in stuff on it. It's never been open. So I thought that was pretty cool. Picked that up for 99 cents. So that's everything we picked up from Goodwill. So I'm going to go ahead and throw everything back in the shot here and we'll take one last look at it. All right, so here's everything that we picked up. Once again, this did not come from Goodwill, but it ended up in the bag because we went there directly after. So over here to the left, we got that Mario backpack. It's there on the bottom. We got quite a few shirts. I think there was like, what, 6 or so shirts in there. A couple of Rugrats, an X-Men Funko shirt, just some cool shirts for her little collection. I got the video games over there, some Call of Duties, Halo Reach, some PlayStation 2s. We got SOCOM, Conflict, Global Terror. Got Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation 2, some really good finds there. We got the Harry Potter stuff, even the sealed George figure back there. Got a couple of sealed items in the media section. So we got the sealed Backstreet Boys VHS. We got the sealed Anastasia VHS. And we got the sealed Clueless DVD. Then we got a couple of more VHS tapes back there in the back. So all in all, not a bad Goodwill run. You can find deals in there, but it's always very hit or miss. This time we lucked out over the handful of Goodwills that we went into and found some stuff that we actually liked and wanted to pick up. So just wanted to share that with you all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And until next time, everybody, we will see you next video.